Yo. What's up, guys? What's good? What is good? How we feeling tonight, familia? How we doing? Drop some sevens. Drop some sevens in the chat box if you guys are feeling good. If you guys are feeling blessed. If you guys are feeling grateful. Drop some sevens in the chat box for me. Let me see who's here. What's good? What's good, familia? Who's feeling good? Naomi. What up, guys? What's good? Sheesh, everyone's sleeping tonight. Y'all sleeping? Are y'all asleep? ¿Están durmiendo? Good. What's up? There's the sevens. I love to see it, guys. Yo, I'm super excited for tonight. Honestly, I'm gonna jump right into this. This is gonna be like information heavy. So take out those pens, those notebooks. I'm gonna be recording this one for the YouTube. This is the video you get to send to people. This is the video I'm gonna be sending to people. You'll be like, yo, what's good with AXIE Infinity? How do I get on this wave? Who here has played AXIE Infinity before? Drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever played AXIE Infinity. Oh man, Tyler. So I'm assuming everybody else here hasn't. And that's why y'all are here. So guys, I'm gonna jump right in. Like I said, get a notepad, a pen, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take months. I've been playing the game now almost a month. I'm gonna take a whole month of what I've learned, try to condense it for you guys in like 30-45 minutes. Really, I just want to give you that information you need to go so you can just jump right in there and take care of this. Hold on, I'm sending this link to somebody. Cool. So you guys ready? Are we ready to start? Let's do this. Let's freaking do this, guys. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, guys, you can play video games and make money. You can make money playing video games. Yes, I'm not lying. You can make money playing video games. How many of you guys play video games? Like, how many of you guys are gamers? Yo, I used to play Call of Duty. Was my fucking game. Is there a passcode in this meeting, guys? I don't think there is, but I think we have some people having trouble getting in. I don't think there's a passcode. There shouldn't be a passcode. But yeah, let's continue, guys. It's insane to me because I used to spend hours, guys. I was a kid in middle school. I'd come home from school, I'd hop on my PS3, I'd be sitting there for 6, 7, 8 hours a night. And the craziest thing is I would do all of that just for the fun of it, just because I wanted to, because I genuinely enjoyed playing video games. And I know a lot of other people probably can relate to that. You probably spent a lot of time in your life playing video games. And what have you got to show for that? Yo, I got like, I'm not even kidding you guys. In all the Call of Duty games, I have a couple months of my life logged into those games in terms of gameplay and game time. Right? What do I have to show for that? Here, like nothing, nothing, right? And what's insane about blockchain gaming is this sort of model of gaming. The model of game we're talking about is called paid to play. This is paid to play gaming, right? If you're taking notes, this is a great time to start taking those notes, right? Because what's different about blockchain gaming is that players now are able to own parts of these games, right? Imagine in Call of Duty, if those guns that you got were actual NFTs, the skins that you earned for your guns were NFTs, you could sell them to other players, you could buy them. This is the new model of gaming. No longer do you have to, grind to get this special item in this game. And oh, cool, I got it, right? Whoop-de-doo. Now you can buy those items. You can sell those items. There's a marketplace for those items, guys. This is honestly, if you're a gamer, like something that a lot of us have been dreaming of for a long freaking time. Just this model. If you've ever seen the movie Ready Player One, where it's basically a whole virtual world, you can buy clothing for your character, right? You can run around the world, you can interact with other people. It's a whole virtual world. And now we've been able to create that with a new economy. And it's insane, right? In the sense that you can actually play these games and earn money, not just in the game, right? No longer are we playing GTA. Okay, I got $1 million in my GTA game. Cool, I got Raris and stuff, right? Imagine if you earn that money in GTA and you could cash it out in real life. By the way, GTA is also creating their own blockchain game. This isn't the first one, guys. And so, in my opinion, many others, blockchain gaming is the future of gaming. I mean, think of how many people play games, but play games and don't earn anything. Would you like, and now you're telling me you can play games and make money? it's insane. So this is the future of all sorts of gaming. And guys, we're here to talk about the most popular blockchain game in the world right now, AXIE Infinity, right? AXIE Infinity. So let me catch you guys up to speed. Again, I'm running through this information. I'm going to be recording it, so you can go through it again. But I hope you guys are taking notes because this is really information, really valuable stuff. This game. So let's run through it. Let's run through the stuff. This game was created in 2018. And really, the popularity started exploding this spring, guys. AXIE Infinity is pretty damn new. It didn't even start popping off until this spring, right? Was created by popular Steam developers, so it's created by guys who made video games in the past. It's not these guys' first time video game. And right now, a crazy thing that blows my mind about AXIE Infinity, we just hit about 1 million players. We hit about 1 million users of AXIE Infinity. Only 1 million people in the world play this game. Right. And the game really just started getting popular this spring. So if you think about that growth, and just to put that in perspective for you guys, is 1 million people a lot of people that play a game? Is 1 million people not a lot of people to playing a video game? I don't know. Shit, I don't know either. Right. So to put this in comparison view for other popular card games, have you guys ever been to a restaurant? Like, I don't know, I go to B-Dubs a lot, and sometimes at B-Dubs you see some people playing this card game. I think it's called Magic the Gathering. And there's other popular card games out there, right? So to put this in comparison, AXIE Infinity is a digital card game. The game is getting cards, right? And I'm going to get into the game mechanics in a bit here. But the most popular card games in the world, Magic the Gathering, these offline games, right, that have you don't earn any money playing them. Those games have over 170 million players. Over 170 million people play those types of card games. So when you look at a game like AXIE Infinity, a future card game, a game that you can earn, and you look at the fact that there's only 1 million people playing AXIE Infinity, when there's 170 million people in the world playing Magic the Gathering, playing these other types of card games, right? You have to see that, holy cow, this is only going to grow, and only more and more people are going to play this, especially when you find out you can make money playing this, right? And another mind-blowing stat from AXIE Infinity, the protocol, has earned more than $300 million of revenue in the past 30 days. AXIE Infinity is the highest grossing protocol of any blockchain application in the world right now. More than all the DeFi, more than all this. AXIE Infinity is one of the first blockchain examples of a real world blockchain economy, of a real decentralized space where people are able to interact, own these games, play with each other. And obviously, guys, this whole AXIE world, this whole blockchain gaming has to do with NFTs. This isn't an NFT class. Man, you guys know me. I could talk all day about crypto, but if you want to learn about NFTs, go check out the DCX Academy. So let's jump into AXIE and what it is, right? So I've been saying AXIE is a battling game, guys. It's a battling game. It's also a strategy game. So if you're a strategic person, this is going to be right up your alley. If you like playing chess, poker, those kinds of games, AXIE Infinity, it's going to be a fun game for you. I like it. It's also a very competitive game, guys, and you can play either against a computer or you can play against other people, right? And so now I'm going to share my screen here in a second. I just want to cover up, I got a little more information here. Okay, and so, yeah, in order to get started, guys, if you're asking, man, AXIE Infinity, how do I get started, right? Tune in right here. The basics to play, guys, you need 3 Axies to play this game. I'm going to show you where you can buy them, right? You can buy for them. There's a marketplace, an online site. In fact, let me just pull it up right now. Let's jump into this. So this is the marketplace. And these are all these different little things you see here are called Axies, right? And as you can see, they're all priced in Ethereum, right? And so some of your cheapest Axies today on the market are being priced at 0.063 Ethereum, $196. Also, what's cool about this website, you can see the number of Axies sold every day. 58,000 Axies were sold today, over $22 million of volume. You can see this. And ever since I started playing this game, guys, this number has gone up and up and up. And I've seen it go as high as 70,000 in one day. So this website right here, marketplace.axieinfinity.com. You guys can go ahead, jump on here. I think you will have to make a run-in wallet. You'll have to set some things up when you jump in, but I'm sure you guys can read instructions and figure that out yourself. But yeah, here's the marketplace, guys. This is where you can buy Axies, right? And remember, to play the game, you need to have 3 of these. And so in order to buy these things, like I said, you could figure it out yourself, but you're going to hook up your MetaMask wallet and your Ronin wallet. And then you're going to be able to insert Ethereum into your Ronin wallet, and that will connect directly to this website. And once you have it connected here, you'll see a Ronin count up at the top, and you'll have your Ethereum in there. So now for some other general information right before we get into these axes and what these things are, what these different things mean. There's two different tokens in this economy, guys. There's the AXS token, which we can see today. Let's look at this chart real quick. This token has absolutely exploded since the popularity of Axis. Axie Infinity has gone up, and today it's trading at $68, right? This token allows for governance rights in Axie Infinity and also will have staking in the future. A lot of people are holding this token, right? I think this token is very fundamentally sound. And this is one of the tokens that is part of Axie Infinity. Like again, it represents governance, which means that in the future, this token will allow you to vote on different things that happen in the Axie protocol. And this token also will gain you staking rewards in the future as well. And then the other token that's a part of this world of Axie Infinity is called SLP. This is the token that you actually earn in the game. This is like the XP token. When you play the game, I can average anywhere between 150 to 200 SLP per day. I'll tell you how, the ways that you can make money in this game in just a little bit here. As you can see, yeah, SLP, this is the token that you actually earn in the game. And I'm very bullish on this token. Actually, it looks like we're about to start climbing higher. SLP has gone as high as 34, almost 40 cents. And today we're trading at about 14 cents. Right. And so those are the two tokens that are part of this world. Right. And so that's the basics that you need to know about this game. Axes, you need 3 of them, right? You Axis and SLP. And now you're ready. So let's jump into the marketplace and let me break down some of this information here so this makes more sense to you. So guys, you can see all these different colored axes, right? All of these here are just different colored axes, and they're all different types of axes. There are 9 different classes of axes, right? There are 9 different classes of axes. I had a sweet, I have it pulled up here, sweet, right here. And I can drop this in the chat after I'm done with this webinar, guys, so you can go through this information yourself. So there's 9 different types. There's aquatic, beast, bird, bug, dawn, dusk, mechanical, plant, and reptile. Right off the top, guys, I'll tell you the plant, the aquatic, and the beast are the most popular axes, right? And they're all color coded here. So let me go show you. You can look at these colors real quick, and I'll show you here. So we can see here, this one's a purple one, and you'll start to look at the little logo here. That is a reptile, right? This yellow one right here, that is a beast, right? So there's all different types of axes, and there's all different, and then I'm gonna get in a second what these parts mean. So this one right here, the green one, that's a plant. That's a purple one, that's a reptile. And you can see this red one, that's a bug. Right? And so you can see all the different types of axes. The main 6 types are beast, aquatic, plant, bird, bug, reptile. The mechanic, dawn, and dusk are actually hybrid types. They're a combination of 2 different types. They're not as popular. They don't have as good stats either. But you can see the reptile and the plant, the dusk is a hybrid between those 2. Aquatic and the bird, the dawn is a hybrid of those. Same for the mech and these 2. So if you've ever played Pokemon, this is very similar. You know, fire types, water types, grass types, bird types, you know, and just like in Pokemon, different types of axes have different advantages, have different stats. For example, these are the different stats that axes have. Axes all have a health, morale, skill, and speed, right? And we can actually go look at these axes and see that. And I'll say right here. So this purple axis has 44 health, 41 speed, 48 morale, and I don't, it didn't, let me see it. We have to click on to see what it says. And then 31 skill. I must have missed it. And so every axis, depending on their type, has different skills. So these are things you're going to learn very quickly in playing the game. Generally speaking, the plants have the highest HP, meaning they have the most like health points, but also the plants are very slow. So speed is very important in the game because speed determines who gets to attack first, right? An example of a very fast axis is a bird. A bird is very fast, but the unfortunate thing about a bird is a bird has very low health, right? Bugs also, let's say beasts and bugs, those generally have very high morale, very high skill. They can do a lot of damage, but they're not very fast and they don't have a lot of health. Aquatics are actually my favorite types of axes because they actually have quite decent health, very high health, and they actually have a quite decent damage. So I like the fact that they have a high health and high damage because a lot of the high damage axes don't have a high health, and a lot of the high health axes don't have a high damage. So those are the basic 4 stats: the health, morale, skill, and speed. Also, last thing with these different types of axies, just like in Pokemon, aquatic types are super effective against fire types, right? In this game, aquatics are super effective against beast, bug, and mech. So are birds. So all 3 of these are super effective against these. Beast, bug, mech are super effective against reptile, plant, dusk. Reptile, plant, dusk are super effective against aqua, bird, dawn, right? So each type is more effective against other types and some like least effective against certain types, right? And so there's all these different types of the game. Like I said, if you played Pokemon, you definitely are familiar with that, right? And so now with these axes, you now know that there's different types of axes, right? You have all the different types here, and you know that certain types are better at different things, right? Now with these axes, I want to click on one. Let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this, this aqua right here, right? So this is an aquatic axie. It's got 51 health, 42 speed, 35 skill, and 36 morale. Now with every axie, there are 6 parts to every axie. There are 6 parts to every, there are 6 body parts that they have, right? And you can see right here, here are their body parts. So you can actually see these on every axie, and then when you get really good at the game, you won't actually have to click on the cards to see these, because you'll see, oh, he's got a pumpkin on his back, he's got a potato leaf on his tail, he's got this wind, he's got the silence whisper on the mouth, and he's got these horns. So the body parts are eyes, ears, horns, back, tail, and mouth. The body parts are eyes, ears, horns, tail, back, and mouth. Now, the eyes and the ears aren't as important as the back, horns, tail, and mouth. As you can see here, there are only 4 abilities. These are the 4 cards that this axie can actually play in the game. Every axie will get 4 cards to play on the game based on their back, tail, horn, and mouth. The eyes and the ears do not get cards. That's why they aren't as important. The eyes and the ears do not get cards. Right? And so for these body parts, every axie has 6. There's also different types of the body parts. So as you can see, this is an aqua axie. And on this aqua actually only has 1 aqua part. It has a blue right here. It has aqua eyes. Remember, the aqua eyes don't give cards. It just means it's just an aqua eyes, right? And so if you look at its cards, these 4 right here, it actually has a plant card, another plant card, another plant card, and a bug card. So this is an aqua card this is an aqua axie with 3 plant cards and 1 bug part. So what this aqua would be called, this is a hybrid aqua. This is a hybrid aqua because of this aqua's 6 body parts, they're all mixed and matched. It's all mixed and matched. It's got bug parts, plant parts, and aqua parts. So this would be called a hybrid aqua. And as you can see, this aqua is this is one of the cheapest aquas on the whole market, because when you mix and match these parts, there are very specific combinations that are good. And for the example is if you have, I'll get to that in a second, actually. There are very good hybrids for PvP play. I'll get to that in a second for a very specific reason. But generally speaking, these hybrid cards, these hybrid axies aren't really the best because they're just mixed matched axies, right? Because let's find an aqua, let's find a pure aqua. And I'll teach you what a pure is, the difference between a pure and a hybrid. So there's actually something you can sort over here. If you just want to look at aquas only, and let's say we want to look for one that's pure, 6 out of 6 pureness. That means 6 out of 6 body parts are aqua parts. Now, one thing we're going to look at when we look at this aqua, notice how its health is higher, its speed is higher, its skill, its morale are all higher. Why is that? Because it has the right parts. So its base stats are going to be higher because it has, look at, all blue parts, all aqua parts on this aqua. So this is a pure aqua, right? Pure aqua. It has all blue parts, right? And then these cards, guys, I'm telling you, not you know, pure aqua versus a hybrid aqua, right? A pure's got 6 out of 6, all aqua parts, and that's going to be generally more desirable because it has higher base stats. Now, I was saying before, there are certain exceptions. So if example, this is just for people who are more advanced. If you don't get this, don't fret. Let's say you have an aqua and you're playing against plants and reptiles all the time. Aquas aren't very effective against plants and reptiles. So some people will actually take aqua cards, aqua builds, and look for specifically beast and bug parts on their aqua to be able to do more effective damage with their aqua against these types, right? And so there are actually specific card combinations. For example, if you look up something with Nemo, which is a great card for gaining energy, I'm going to explain that in a second, and you look up Nemo with a sandal, you're going to see there's literally not a single Axie even available with these two combo of these cards, because this is one of the most competitive combos of cards. And so the more you play the game, the more these cards and these body parts are going to make sense to you. You're going to learn what, that's because I had it on, started on pure. They will come up. I was going to say, hold on, I got to sort this off pure. Because I was trying to look for a 6 out of 6 pure card, but obviously having a bud card would make it 5 out of 6 pure. As you can see, yeah, these Axies, the base floor for these Axies are much higher, because this actually, the Sandal card is a very good bug card that people are putting on their Aquas. So that's a little more advanced thing right there. But let's keep chugging. Let's keep chugging. Like I said, lots of information, guys. I know you're going to watch this recording over and over and over again. And really, like I said, this is a month of me playing the game summed up to everything you need to know. And so with these cards, guys, let's go look at these cards again. For example, every one of these cards, yeah, I'm going to go over breeding, and that's what I'm going to go over next, is how you can make money in this game, how you actually play. And then I'm going to play one match, so you guys can show all this information applied. So of these cards, when you look at these cards, you'll see that every single card does something. This bug card does 110 damage right here, right? It does 50 shield. So that means it's going to do 100 damage to the other card. It's going to put up a shield of 50 points. This card also costs 1 energy to play. Every round, you start off with 3 energy and you get 2 energy every round. That will make more sense when you play. This card actually, this build actually has a really good card on it, because you see this tail slap card. This card is a 0 energy card, meaning it costs you no energy to play. It's essentially free to play, and it actually gains you energy when comboed with another card. It's one of my favorite cards, right? So in Axies, you can not only do damage to other people. It's not just about killing the other Axie and doing all the damage, but you also want to be able to heal yourself, protect yourself. This is actually a card right here that every attack that you do returns you 50 more health on your own. So this actually can heal itself. This actually can also gain energy. So there's all these different abilities for these Axies to do, and there's different combinations with different cards. And there's no way I could go through all the different cards, what cards are good in this webinar. But that is what you actually have to learn playing this game, is learning these different body parts, learning what this star on an Aqua does, learning what the sandal does, learning what the fish hook does. You're going to learn all those parts, learning what this horn does, this mouth does, right? And by playing the game over and over and over again, you will learn the cards, what are the good cards, what are the bad cards. So that's that. Again, every Axie has 4 cards, all different types. And okay, yes, now this is the juicy stuff, right? How to make money playing this game. So what's cool about this, let's actually pull this thing up. Let me get my Mavis Hub ready and loaded, pull that up for you guys. So first way you can make money playing this game, guys, just playing the game. By actually just playing the game, earning, like, in any game you earn XP, you climb up the levels. Earning the XP you earn in this game is SLP. Remember that chart we looked at? It's about 16 cents right now. That is the currency you earn playing the game. So let's actually play the game. Let's jump it up. Let's show you how you can do this. Excuse me. And so when you play this game, it is very similar if you ever played like a Facebook game, where you get a certain amount of energy per day. Like you can only play so much per day. This game gives you 20 energy every single day. If you have 3 to 9 Axies, right? You need a minimum of 3. If you have more Axies, the game will actually give you more energy. So this game gives you 20 energy every single day, right? And for that energy, you can do 2 things, guys. You can play this game 2 ways. You can play against people, which is the arena, or you can play against the computer, which is the adventure. Let me show you against the computer first. And against the computer, you have this world and you go level by level. You can earn a maximum of 50 SLP every single day by playing these levels. This is more of a grind. This is like you're playing a computer, right? You just got to do it. You just got to get it done. Also, every day you can do a daily quest, which will consist of checking in, winning 5 arena matches, and completing 10 adventures. And that will give you another, will give you another 25 SLP. So minimum, every single day you play this game, you can earn a minimum of 75 SLP. So when you find the price, take 75 times 16 cents. It's going to be like 13 bucks, right? You can make $13 playing this game every single day without having to think, right? Literally just by playing against a computer. Personally, what I do is I will use this 20 energy because, again, you only have 20 energy. So I will use all 20 energy and play in the arena. Every time you win in the arena, depending on how good you are, you get a score. This score right here will tell you how good you. This score, they rate people. So I have a 1300 MMR right now. The best players in the world have 2800 MMR. And also, arena not just pays you if you win a match in arena. Every match you win in arena, you get paid. You don't lose any money if you lose an arena too. That's nice, right? You don't lose any money. You only make money if you win. You do have to use energy to play though. And also for the arena, the top rated players are getting paid out this much. I believe this is SLP. So these prizes, I think first place is a 5-figure sum. If you just win first place in the next season, it's like, Fortnite seasons. This season will end, I think, September 16th. And the #1 player this season is getting paid out. Like, I think actually the top 50 players are getting paid out. So if you hit the leaderboard, you get paid out. Again, there's multiple ways to make money in this game. So again, you can make money just playing offline and online. Personally, I like playing online. I will use all 20 of my energy to play online. With my current rank, I make about 9 SLP per win. On a good day, I can win 12 to 15 matches, earning me anywhere from 130, 120, 140 SLP, plus the 75 I get offline. Because what's cool is you can use all of your energy in arena to gain SLP, because if you play arena without energy, you can still play arena, but you just won't gain any SLP. And this is the trick. You can play arena and gain SLP with your energy. And then after you use all your energy in arena, you can still earn SLP in adventure without energy. So use your energy for arena, then grind out the adventure after you're done. And that earns me anywhere from 150 to 200 SLP a day, which is anywhere from like 23 to 30 bucks a day, playing this game for an hour or two. So you're thinking, okay, that's decent, 20, 30 bucks a day. That's like 200 bucks a week. You can almost make about $1,000 a month playing this game. Decent, right? Now, there's more than just that you can play this. You can make money in this game. Let me go back to the marketplace real quick before we play a game. With this marketplace, as you saw, there's a pretty big marketplace. And you saw also, depending on the cards and depending on the pureness, as we see here, when we actually want to find a pure aqua axie, 6 out of 6 pure aqua, the prices for aquas pures start at 0.1 Ethereum, 300 bucks. And so in this game, when you have axies, you can actually make your axies have babies. You can breed your axies. Let's go look. I'll show you some of my axies. I actually gave some of my axies to my newest scholar, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a second. So these 2 axies actually are the babies of some of my other axies I made. And so eventually these 2 axies, I'm going to have these axies have axies with other axies. And these axies, you can press here. It says breed, right? Oh my God, unlock this for me. So you can click on breed, and basically based on their genes, I can do a breeding training in a bit because it's kind of complicated, but based on these genes, and is going to basically determine the probability of you turning out a really good axie. And so if you know what you're doing in breeding, you can take axies, make more axies, and then you can sell those axies on the marketplace. So you can, it does cost money to breed, right? So breeding isn't just free. You can't just infinitely spawn axies because these are NFTs. They're all unique. But the breeding, based on how much they bred before, is how much they're going to cost. So virgins, axies that I've never bred before, are going to be cheaper to breed than axies that I've bred 4 times. It'll say right here how many times they bred. This one's bred 4 times. 4 times, 4 times. And also, if you see here, if we want to find some pure virgin axies, see, again, the price just went up. For axie that's never bred, that's 6 out of 6 aqua, just went up, right? And so you can see, oh, wow, there's better axies than there. And so the breeders are people that are looking to breed the best axies in the game and make a profit. You don't even have to play the game. You can just take your axies, breed them. It takes 5 days. It creates an egg. It takes 5 days for that egg to turn into an axie. And then you can go ahead and sell that axie. Or the final way, which is the approach that I'm doing, I am breeding axies, but I am not breeding axies to sell them. I'm breeding axies to create scholarships. So because, axies, you look at these axies, we don't need a virgin to be a good battler, but let's say you wanted a pure aqua, that's $300. That's just one axie. You need 3 of them. Honestly, to get a decent team, you need to spend more than $1,000. And for most people, $1,000 is a lot of money to start playing a game, right? A lot of people don't have that kind of money. And I think this blockchain gaming is so awesome, because for some people, $1,000 isn't, that's not worth their time to play a game like this. $1,000 a month. It's not worth their time. Some people, $1,000 a month for a couple hours playing a video game, where maybe people live in a country where the average income is $600, and you can make $1,000 playing a video game. Now that's life-changing money. So the opportunity for people to play this game really just comes down to, do you have that Ethereum to throw up that front? Because once you buy the axies, it doesn't cost you any money to actually play the game. You just need the axies. And like every single day, even if you suck, you can make 75 SLP every single day. And so what you can do in this game, and it's something that's called sponsoring somebody. I have one sponsor under me now. I will be having more sponsors, because when I breed my axies, I'm not breeding them to sell them. I'm breeding my axies to create more axies so I can give those axies to other people. And when you sponsor somebody, like I'm sponsoring someone from the Netherlands, actually, you give them the axies and they play those axies for you. And then you split the profits. So you can have people working for you playing this game, because where they're from, making that kind of money or doing this kind of opportunity is an insanely good opportunity for them. And it's an insanely good opportunity for you to create passive income, right? For you to give that opportunity. Maybe you have a cousin, right? Maybe you have little siblings. Say, hey, dude, you want to play a video game? A couple hours a day, you could make an extra $500, $600 a month, depending on how good you are. Shit, yeah, right? And so the third way you can make money is by sponsoring people. I personally know people who have sponsored, 15, 20, 25 people, are now currently passively earning multiple 5 figures through this game, having other people play for them, right? So that's the third and final way you can make money in the game. Again, is you playing the game, breeding the axies, and sponsoring other people. Again, sponsoring people is borrowing them your axie. And what's cool with sponsoring people, guys, you don't have to worry. They can't control your axies. They can't steal your money. You have control of the account. You have control of the axies. They just get a login to this software right here so they can play the game, and the axies will be loaded onto their account. And so then they can play with your axies, and you can, they can earn money for themselves. You can earn money by sponsoring them, by like investing in them, right? And the way I'm going about it, anybody who's being sponsored by me, the better they are, the more SLP they make, the more of that I'm going to let them keep, right? Giving like the ability for people to work their way up, eventually even buy their own axies. And so that is really, really, really the gist of AXIE Infinity. I ran over a lot of information, guys, a lot of information. Again, like the different classes of axies, the different strengths, the cards, the body parts, how you can make money in AXIE, how to play the game, the basics. And that's the last thing we have to go through here, is just the basics of playing the game. Because I'm sure some of you guys are like, man, all that sounds fine and dandy, but what the heck is this game? How do you play? So let's jump right in here. And I'm going to stream a live arena match. Win or lose, I'm going to break it all down for you guys right here. And so we're playing someone live, a guy named Lou Street Nako. You can see guys here, I have a plant and 2 aquas. He's got a plant, a beast, and a bird. And so now in the first turn, I just got dealt these cards, right? And these cards, again, are correlated to different body parts I have. Another important thing. See right here? This is how much energy I have. This is how many cards I can play. Up top here, this is the speed. This is the order of whose axies are going to go first. So for this attack, I like to be aggressive. I'm going to play all 3 of my energy. I'm gonna press end turn and we're gonna see what he does. So I play my 3 cards, 110 damage, 115, 115. And now his beast played, oh, those are actually really good cards. He just played this card right here called Luna. It requires 0 energy and he just gained energy. So he just gained 2 energy, didn't play any. And so another thing with this game, guys, you can count energy. So I used 3 energy in that first turn. I played 3 cards. So I started this round with 2 energy because you gain 2 energy every round. My opponent also had 3 energy, started the game. He played 2 cards, but those were 0 energy cards. So he didn't spend any energy. And those 2 cards gained him 2 energy. So he ended the round with 5 energy and then gained another 2 energy. So he's got 7 energy right now. So I'm expecting him to throw down a lot of cards. There they are. Who knew that was coming? And so he's coming in with his really trying to attack me here, putting a lot of damage on me. We'll see if we survive. We should survive. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards there, 6 cards there, and he takes out my plant. I unfortunately wasted my 2 cards, so I didn't get a chance to play that last card. So now we're down to a 2-on-3. We know he just played 6 energy though, so he's only got 3. I am going to play, I want to take out his plant, so I'm going to throw 2 of these attacking moves against this guy. Hopefully he doesn't put a shield, and he did. So you can see here, this game is very important to understand like what your opponent's cards are. Or I should have anticipated that shield there. Unfortunately, that wasn't a very effective move for me. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep using this axie because now he's the next axie up. So if you notice, I can't attack these 2 axies until I defeat this one. Oh, almost took him out. And unfortunately, because we're struggling to take out his axie right now, he has been able to stacking up a lot of cards here with his back 2 cards, and I'm expecting an attack now. Again, we're just gonna keep on plugging through. We gotta take this one out if we have any chance in this game. And we do. Now he's coming through with his bird. Again, these bird types, he has, you can see, a bird and a beast. And as you see, that bird did 3 cards and just really messed me up. Because these 2 axes are very strong axes. They can do a lot of damage. And unfortunately, the bird is faster than my Aqua. So if he attacks me here before I get a chance to attack him, this might be it for us. We shall see. He plays 1 card. That gives us a chance, actually. So we should be able to take out this beast because aquas are super effective against beasts. Now we have a 1v1. And because I actually played a card, this card right here called Koi, it actually applies speed. And so I sped up, and now you can see I get to attack first. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough damage to take him out, and he definitely will have enough to take me out. Lose this game just barely. If we would have had 1 more card, we would have been able to take him out, but it doesn't look good for us here. We are going to die, and we lost. So every single Axie game, guys, you have the energy down here. You play the cards, right, and you play until there's only 1 Axie, until all the Axies are defeated. As you see there, I didn't win, so I didn't make any more money. Let's do 1 more game, guys. 1 more. Should I do 1 more? I do 1 more game, guys. Drop a 1 if you want me to do 1 more. Play 1 more. All right, bet. We'll play 1 more here. Appreciate you guys. Let's see if we can get a W. And then, so once you know the basics of the game, guys, once you realize, okay, there's these Pokemon things, I got all these different parts. This is what I started doing, was watching other people battle, just like battling myself, jumping in there, and you really start to learn the strategy to the game. So this first attack here, I'm gonna be just talking to you guys like you've played this game and you know all these cards and you know what's up. So I'm gonna be going tail slap and plant risky fish to gain that boost, and I'm gonna go double vegetable bite. If this works, I will gain 3 energy. If he plays those cards, it did. That was amazing. So I gained 1 energy right there. See, do my attack, and then this card that I just played, such a good card, actually steals energy from him. So he played a pass so he could gain more energy in cards, but it actually backfired him because I just stole 2 of his energy anyways. So he really didn't even gain that much more energy. Now we're looking pretty good here. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of plant aqua cards. Aqua cards are what we're looking for because those are our damage cards. And I'm anticipating here that he's going to be defensive, because we were really aggressive. Does he have any way to steal our energy? He does not, so we don't have to worry about that. And I'm actually gonna play a carrot hammer and a wooden beach. So if he breaks his shield at game 1, we'll do a little damage on him as well. He didn't play any cards again. So we know now this next turn, he's definitely probably gonna bring the house on us. So let's play shield on him. And I want to take this guy out too. Let's play tail slap. Let's gain energy. We can really be aggressive here. Yep, sweet. We took out his plant. He's dead. And we'll throw a little bit of damage on that beast. He's gonna come at me. Well, we threw a lot of shield up on him. We also threw a card to gain us energy if he broke our shield. So we got that. And now he's going to destroy our... Ooh, that was a huge move. So that was one of the powers of the beast, to see they have such a high morale that they really get a lot of critical strikes. And that was what did such high damage, unusually high damage. Oh, so now we have a bunch of energy, but unfortunately we're not have a lot of cards here. So even if I want to play all this energy, I couldn't. I can't quite trust that he's not going to go attack me and take out this guy first. So I'm actually just going to play this combo here with this guy because I know he won't get attacked. And then he should be able to take out that beast. He plays his 2 cards. I'll play mine. This should take out that beast. We're in a good position here, guys. We're in a good position here. So now we have a 2-on-1. His aqua is faster than mine, right? That's the one thing. And I don't have a lot of cards quite yet. So what we're going to do, I'm going to gain 2 more energy next round anyway. So I'll have 5. And I just need those more cards. So I'm going to just play the last cards I have for this guy. He might just kill him anyways. But he's probably going to have to waste too much energy. And next turn, we should be able to take him out. So he plays 2 cards. He won't kill me with that. He played a really high shield, so that actually saved us. That's huge because now we survive another round, and he still has to take this guy out before he can take this guy out. Like, he literally can't take out this Axie in this round, and I'm gonna bring the house on him here. So we're gonna put up a dub here, guys. Yep, that's a dub. It's coming in our back line. He's gonna throw down the house on this guy, and we're gonna get the dub. And the training on a win. That's what's up. But just like that, guys, victory. My MMR just jumped up by 15 points. We just made 9 SLP, which is like shit, like $2. They just made $2 right there playing the video game. That one match, right? And that's because SLP is at 16 cents. Imagine when what if SLP triples? That would be like that $2 would be $6. You're making that, and sometimes you go on rolls, you can win 10, 12, 11 in a row playing a video game, guys. And I imagine you got people playing this game for you, winning 10, 10, 11, 12 in a row. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, this was a information intensive training. There was so much information, but don't worry, I recorded it. So if you missed anything, it'll be up on the YouTube, watch it over and over again. I really went through that critical information that you need to know to play this game, to be effective at it. Right. I really don't believe jumping into things like before you know what you're doing. Right. Like, invest in the game, play the game, understand what's going on. learn this cards, like learn what's good. Those axies are decent, Andrew, but I got some axies I'm loading up there a lot better. But yeah, guys, like, and what's really, really cool about the Axie community, why I didn't wanted to do this webinar actually, is because everything I found in the community, everyone I've talked to, every information resource I've come across, like people are genuinely dope. Like people are realizing, yo, this is a game where you can make money and you can help other people make money. And yo, we're early. We are so early. There's a million people playing this game, guys. Remember, like, I remember I said there's 170 million people playing freaking Magic the Gathering offline, not for making any profit. Like, come on, yo. So like, I believe blockchain gaming is the future. I believe that Axie is going to be one of those big games. And what's exciting too, guys, like this is one of the first versions of the game. Like they are releasing updates. There's actually a land in this game. You can buy land in this game. There's going to be a mode where you can walk around with your axies, interact with people in this Axie world. Like imagine playing Pokemon, but you're like walking around and you see other, like your friends walking around and shit. Like it's an open world. Like, and this game is going to improve and change. Like I heard so much cool stuff coming up. And so I think the demand for these tokens, SLP, AXS, will only go up as the game popularity goes up. I think this is just an amazing opportunity. And yeah, guys, really plug in. Like plug into this community, ask questions to me, myself, whoever. Like everybody in AXIE Infinity is willing to help. We all just want to like, let's all get this bag. Like we're here first. And I'm personally have goals to sponsor lots and lots and lots of people. Right. And it's gonna be insane that we're like doing all this playing a video game, So I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna cut the recording right there. Peace.